Hi everyone, in this video I just want to catch up with you what is going to happen in the next few days. So we have here, this is not a real fractal by the way, just an experimental fractal, it's not an official fractal. So we have here a bottom, a local bottom that was made yesterday on 22nd of June. So actually that lower bottom made a lower low. So we were already on a downtrend, judging here by that lower high that was made on 10th of June. And now we made a lower low as well. That it's common sense to know that further more to the downside is coming, and that is the real trend. I reported it on the 15th of June that the real trend is down. And then I made another forecast for a fake out local top on 22nd of June, but that is a separate forecast. You know, the real trend remains, that there is no change in that the real trend is down. It just that got invalidated for the local top, which is a very traditional seasonal top. And if that got disregarded, you can only use that as an evidence. If that seasonal top didn't manage to manifest even a tiny bit on the charts, that take that as an evidence that the real direction really wants to go down. It really wants to make a bottom. So if you want to catch local moves, for what reason do you want to catch those local moves? Is it because you're a day trader and you need to know whether you stay in your position or not? If you're a day trader, I would say that tomorrow, 24th of June, has a very high probability of closing on green. I've checked several of my confluences, and they're all projecting green closures for 24th of June. So however, if you need to know when to close your long trade, you need to go into the hourly time frames, and I really don't have time to do that because tomorrow actually we have a very bad lunar day 29, which goes against everything else about 24th of June. And that is why several astrologers gave up completely forecasting anything in June, because we have very conflicting cycles. So on 24th of June, I have very bullish degrees of Mars on the 4th degree of Virgo. We have the moon heading towards the highest declination on the north, which is bullish, topping on 25th of June. So according to these traditional cycles, we should be making a top on 24th and 25th of June. However, we know that the direction is down, that the real direction is down, and it's quite strong. So far, we had several probabilities of closing on green on all of those candles here. We had several probabilities of closing on green, and it just completely got disregarded. Like, this trend is really committed to head down. So for that reason, whatever up moves come, and we may even get pumps in the next couple of days. Just keep in mind that they fake out moves and they're not the real direction. And we'll take it from there. We will know when we start making the bottom. It will look completely different. So the sooner it happens, the better. Eventually, this will come down to sweep up the stop losses, and then we will see on what cycles we are, because at this moment in time, my cycles are very serious. They're forecasting bottom between 25th and 26th of June. But on the other hand, let me just show you here. So the solar eclipse cycle is forecasting a bottom on 26th of June, both of them. 26th and 25th of June is forecasted by the solar eclipse cycle. The Chinese astrology cycle is forecasting the bottom slightly later, it's the Chinese astrology cycle is saying that the bottom territory is only just beginning, right? So bottom territory is, so the bottom is forecasted as the 30th of June by the Chinese astrology. So that is why the long positions at the moment are only very temporarily long positions. Just be careful with them because these cycles are very serious. On the other hand, we have a lot of bull events here. In terms of mundane astrology, look at that 26, that's supposed to be the bottom, has two sextiles, and it has Mercury entering Leo, which tends to do a pump and dump. When Mercury enters Leo, it tends to do a pump and dump in that week. So when are we going to make the bottom exactly? I don't know. I don't know the exact date because the cycles are saying 25th to 26th. But then as you can see here, 26th is quite bullish with these local aspects, and then it gets more and more bullish here. 27, 28, two trines on 28. So all we need to know is that the main direction is still down. It continues at this moment in time. There's not any changes to the main trend, and that we are in a bottom territory at the moment. We're in a bottom zone. And if these mundane aspects happen to win temporarily, then we'll have to come back in. In July to make the bottom. So just keep that in mind. Okay, my selected days for the bottom are 25th and 26th. Looking at this, 26 now becomes highly unlikely. So 26th for the possible bottom, and then moving forward, the 30th, those days there, 30th, 1st of July is highly probable as well. For now, until the next update, bye for now.